We've been spending some time in Treviso today, which has been really pretty and also occupied by militant Quinari, but
more spices. Another time.
oh, he wants to go spice shopping. That's cute. Maybe I'll warm up to him. Start quest. Let's save first. Let's save. Lucanis date. Oops. I don't get the reference. I don't get it either. But yeah, Anders is very intense. One of my sisters is an Anders romancer. One good thing about having my sisters and like we all play the same games is that I get to like observe their romance choices. And oh, there's a cat sleeping this time. And I get to see how those unfolds. Oh, I was supposed to click start here. Look at him. For coffee and spends time in Treviso, taking in how life has changed since his imprisonment. Oh, okay. Can you romance multiple companions in this? I don't know if you can, but that's a good question. I don't know if you need to mod for that or not. We haven't even collected all the companions yet. So.
Come on. Ilario will meet us at Cafe
I figured
Petra.
you probably couldn't.
It's
It
not
makes
that
for
far
more
from here.
complex.
We have time before he arrives. I wouldn't mind looking around a while. The markets are running. Good. I need to get some things while we're here.
He's trying to sound so
Treviso. Barely had
casual
time to
about
look
it.
around when we returned from the ossuary.
This place, does it feel very different?
In some ways, more than I expected. But then, perhaps it's me. Ah, here.
The plant shop? Is this like the spices? Oh my gosh. Hello, the slacker. Drama. I just think it makes for more... It makes for more complicated writing situations and decision point maneuvering. In terms of like designing the narrative for that. Oh, did I just buy him that?
For Harding's garden. Spearmint is supposed to calm bad dreams. It's good in desserts, too.
No, he's so cute. And he's like sprinting off to the next one.
Yes, but we're more like brothers.
Oh.
Katerina took us both in a long time ago now. Here's the place.
This is cute. You can flirt with everyone up till a certain point. It's very... Yes. I've been flirting with everyone, I will say. So we are on track. Every hard option I've seen, I have clicked. Treviso is taken over by cats. That's honestly what would happen. But now the blight's in everything. Like, I'm concerned there's going to be blighted cats. I swear, if there's a point in this game where these cats all get blighted, I'm done. Like, this whole blight obsession I have, this whole warden obsession, that's getting close to the line. I might not be completely done, but it's getting close to the line. I suppose so. I don't know if Uncle Robert mentioned my game dev. Oh, putting effort towards that and all the programming that goes into it has to take some work. Yes, yes. That's really cool. That's really cool. I think. I agree. I imagine. It's not just writing. Yeah. It would have to be like the mechanics, the decision points that impact outcomes. The combat would have to be simpler. Yeah. I'm sure there's mods where you can romance multiple companions. However, usually then you don't get like the interactivity of it. Solus blighted everything. I mean, was that bit his fault? Oh my gosh, LH, no. Not yet. There aren't. Baldur's Gate 3 where only certain companions can be. Yes. Yeah. That's true. I never had that either. I didn't flirt with everyone. In fact, I only flirted with one person in Baldur's Gate. Yes, I get what you're saying, Jack. Oh, so there hasn't been a sad. I wonder if there aren't going to be a lot of Veilguard mods because people haven't received the game very well.
Bellara mentioned the daily seafood recipe she was
He's just getting gifts for everyone.
Byrantium is grocery shopping for the team.
Have you seen what they eat? It's a miracle you didn't all starve before you hired me.
And then he sprints to the next shop.
It didn't seem like Ilario and Katerina were close.
It was hard to be close to her, even for me. And I was her
Oh
favorite.
no, he doesn't know how to be emotionally like
Good
available.
selection.
Maybe that's why he seems so hard to fruit?
Fresh fruit. Nev only eats fried fish. You'd think a detective would have discovered scurvy by now.
She only
Is that everything on the list?
Yes.
you romanced
And
Astarion?
Ilario
Oh
should be
yes I
right
did.
now. Let's go before he gets himself in trouble.
I love how everyone just knows that about me. Like, I did not mention the game in any stream capacity, really. Like, I didn't stream it. We didn't talk about it before because I was still missing in action. But, optional buy something for Lucanis? Where? Where's his favorite shop? It has something marked here. Is that the one? That's gotta be it. The most relaxed companion. I flirted with just about everyone, well, except Astarion. I did the opposite of that, and I'm very happy. Thank you for asking. I am happy. They're great cosmetic mods. I already think it looks great, but you mean like different hair options or different?
You can't buy something for everyone but yourself. Here, this is for you.
A wyvern tooth dagger? I loved wyverns as a boy. Katarina would never let me have one of these, though.
Oh my god, that's so cute. I gotta say, this is making me like him a little bit more.
Would you like to see what we have?
The older brother made me feel as they did that in the other thing. Bro is trying, and that's often enough for me. You're never going to be like your older brother, Baldur's Gate 3. Wait, who? Would you mean with every game, any game, or what do you mean? Like Baldur's Gate 3 is like such a high standard. This game was made by the same. This game? Go to the cafe.
Is just ahead.
I'm
That's where
so...
we're meeting your cousin? Why not the casino?
House Cantori has many talents. Making coffee is not one of them.
This is adorable. I feel like all of the little friendship dates have been super cute so far. Oh yeah, I can see you romancing Karlach. Pretty sure. I was too immediately smitten by Karlach to romance anyone else. He's gone through bad stuff. Yeah, maybe. We'll have to see. Romance Shadowheart and then with Lysel. But you don't like Astarion, huh? Yeah, Larian and Bioware, they're two different groups. But I do think a lot of comparisons have been drawn between, you know, they have similar, the whole like romance a companion thing draws on that same audience. Oh, this is so pretty. And those aren't bats, those are just birds. I saw those before, but I don't think they're bats. Okay, I should probably just like let them have this. I have to not say something obnoxious. Are we sitting in the same chair? Okay.
I thought you might leave me here all by my lonesome.
Please. You think I'd ever pass up Cafe Pietra's coffee?
You see, Rook, my cousin is all stomach and no heart.
Don't mind him. Ilario cannot
I feel like I'm
appreciate anything
intruding.
but himself. They serve a specialty roast here. Andoral's breath. Bitter and sweet, like a kiss goodbye. You should try it.
Is that flirting? First of all, I gotta say we might not be compatible because I don't drink coffee at all. Like in any respect, I am not a coffee person. Like I think it smells good, but I have never. Alden, welcome in. Oh, Divinity. Me and my sisters played Divinity 2 over the past like couple years during my break. Baldur's Gate and Divinity. And that was super fun too. Yeah, and definitely it's like a similar vibe. Yes, I agree, Jack. No, I know. I never got into coffee, and now it's like in my like younger years I never got into being a coffee drinker, and then I was like I think it's like I can't get into it now. Like I also don't feel like caffeine really like does anything to me, but Karlach, I mean, the characters in Baldur's Gate are really, really good. So honestly, like, I would probably romance most of them. I really like Lysel. If I was going to pick one of the women, I would probably pick Lysel, personally. But Astarion is like, that's the whole, that's everything I need. That's it. I love Astarion. It was a little bit touch and go with, I didn't know how morally how he would turn out for a while. It was a little bit like, can I fix him? Like, I don't know. A little bit worried how that would work out, but it's okay. We are very happy living in the Underdark together. Good coffee. Otherwise tea. I'm not really a tea drinker either. I'm glad you appreciate the character creator. Thank you. I spent like 3 hours on her. I have a Shadowheart tattoo. Oh my god. I love that. What kind is it like? The best person. Karlach is a really good. Yeah. Yeah. I mean, yeah. One of my sisters romanced Gale. One of them romanced Will, and I romanced Astarion. So I got to see those three. The women I haven't really seen. I haven't seen theirs. We should watch those two at some point. And was there enemies to lovers? There probably wasn't, but was there? Yeah, that's probably healthy, Jack. Yeah. Astarion's just so like he's such a like menace, and I love that. I love that. I can post in Discord. Yes, please do. No, it was the opposite way. It was the opposite way. Morgan romanced Will and Hune romanced Gale. Hune loves like academics. She loves like academics, and Morgan loves like the, you know, Will. He's like this like princely good guy. Like, it was so funny because they'd be getting scenes with their partners like midway through the game that were like lovey-dovey. And like they got these like I love you confessions, and then we'd be like, oh my god, let's watch my Astarion scene, and it would be like I've said this before, but it was painful for a while because he would be like, oh, like what do you want me to say, like I love you, and then he was like ha ha ha, like no, like that's silly, and I was like, oh, it's okay. It's okay. And then we get to a Will scene and they're like super cute and like courtly, and Gale's like madly in love with her. And I was like, I'm fine. Crying actually. Yeah, Karlach is a good person. Yeah, I get what you guys are saying. Will. I I guess I am. I mean, chat can predict who I like because I really do like a lot of the like. I like a menace. I think I said in my KOTOR stream last week, I was like, I either like a man to be like evil or stupid. Like, and it's kind of like, is he gonna be kind of? And there's like intermediate zones, but like kind of a menace. Kind of a menace in some way, whether that's like in a good wholesome menace way or like they're kind of evil menace way. Yeah, energetic goofball duo, that's really sweet. Gale is a character but trying to do, oh my god, I know, barista. When I was first playing, okay, sorry for the rant in the middle of the Veilguard scene, we'll get to this coffee but when I was first playing the early access, my sisters were like, yeah, feel it out and like flirt with the different characters and figure out like who you want to romance, because we were going to play co-op and we didn't want to like, we had to figure out if we were going to want the same romance partner or not, because you know it would be kind of tricky to do that. So I was like flirting with all of them and trying to figure out who I liked, and I like almost immediately got the ick for Gale. When I was like, at first I thought I would like Gale the best because I was like, you know, he's a wizard and I don't know. I guess I occasionally like wizards, but I just something like now he's like a meme to me, but I just could not with the romance with him. I just couldn't. I was like talking about his ex so much in like this super profound way. But that's not even it. It's also just how he is in general. He's just a little... I posted in Discord and tagged you. Nice. Oh, let me see. I can look at that. I turned up the heat too much in this room. It's so warm in here. That's so pretty. Also, like the blues... Wow. Yeah, that's nice. So you have a lot of different fandom tattoos. I almost went for Gale because I'm talking about X. Maybe want to challenge that. No, I am... Like, I get it. People have exes. This is life. But... I don't know. It was just... It was partially the X thing and then partially just the way that he talks. Like, he talks a lot. And sometimes I like that in a man. But in his case, it was getting a little bit into like it was getting a little bit into the ick for me. My sister loved it, which is great for her. But when I was like testing out the romance, I was like, never mind. Like I swerved. I was like, oh, Gale. And I was like, oh. And in the inverse way, I really didn't like Astarion in the beginning. I was like, I am not gonna like him at all. Like I was very like, and then when it was looking like my sister was gonna go for Gale and the other one was gonna go for Will, I was like looking at Astarion. I was like, can I do that? And then it just something about how irritating and like how annoying, like he's just, I love him. His ex was like a god. Yeah. So I guess he has a right to talk about her because she is so amazing. But Mistra, bet. So funny. I love the confidence. For me, if that happened to me in real life, I would literally be like, oh, like, I guess I'm just trash. Like, I would be like, please, I can't handle this. Like, I know we need to talk about your past to be, like, in a healthy relationship, but also, like, I'm gonna cry. Like, please. I'm just me. I'm not Mistra. Astarion talks the most. No, you're so right. You're so right. He does. He really does. That's why I said he's also like so annoying and so out of pocket all the time and like always demanding attention and like these things, but I love it. It's like kind of thing where I'm like, oh my God, like roll my eyes. But then I'm like, Oh, yeah, Gale also, he gets like, one thing I do like about that is he gets like very obsessed with you. I do like it when a guy's obsessed like that. So that kind of brings back the ick of like talking about it kind of gives some comeback from the ick of talking about the ex all the time. Yeah, Will and Karlach are I they're great. I don't know if I have a level of confidence at the point that me being me is enough for me. I definitely I feel like I need a lot of reassurance in a partnership like that. He does eat the loot too. It's not even that's what he does after that. Oh yeah, he has a lot of red flags. He does for sure. But like coming from someone who romances Astarion, it's like, okay. Like, can I really talk about that? Meanwhile, we have my sister romancing Will. It's like, oh. Not gonna lie, I was pretty jealous at some points. Bitter and sweet like a kiss goodbye. You should try it. Oh yeah, then I was like, oh, I don't drink coffee. Oh, you can say you can literally be like, I'm more of a tea drinker. Perfection. I think realistically, what would I want to say here? I'm not a super big tea drinker either. I get what you mean with that. Barista, particularly like Will, also just feels like he didn't get as much content. Yeah, that's good, Jack. Like Will has almost no dialogue. Exactly. Yes. Astarion has so much like character development stuff and like more scenes, I think. So even though a lot of our scenes would be like, oh, I don't know if this is like going in the right direction, I was still like, oh, I got an Astarion scene. And my sisters were like, good for you. Like, I don't have any new content. But yeah, he also talks a lot. It's just that Gale's like, oh, I'm so academic and I'm so smart. And it's like endearing in a way. I do understand the appeal, but it's also, I don't know, maybe I've spent too much time around academics. But Astarion would constantly be like, oh, but like, can I be evil, please? And I'd be like, no. I'd be like, but like, what if we were like an evil power couple? And I'd be like, no. And he'd be like, but don't you just think? And then he'd be like, oh, why are you so heroic? And that was like a summary of our romance. Yeah, Will could have gotten so much more. Still a great character. Like, I love him, but there should have been more. And it's romantic, I guess. Yeah. It's like romantic if you're already like invested and you're like, yep, made up my mind. I like this guy. But there could have been a lot more. I'm going to say, do they have anything sweeter? Because he's like bitter and sweet. But I don't like super sweet drinks. But I'm also not really a tea person. I'm also not really a coffee person. So I'll go with this because, like, where's my horchata?
Bitter's good.
He noticed my favorite drink?
They have chocolate calda. It was my favorite drink.
Yes, that works.
I think you're shaming me, but I'm ordering the Choco Chico thing.
Come on, Rook. He's like, that's painful.
Is there a reason we're not talking about Ilario's information or what?
We're still being spied on.
No, the last one just left. Couldn't take your coffee talk.
So, you have something?
The crows I sent after Sarah have picked up her trail. They say she's gone to Virantium.
Where is that? Do you not drink any caffeine? Nope, I'm caffeine free. I don't really know if it has much of an impact on me, but honestly, since I never really like dosed myself into the caffeine drink world, the only thing I ever drank that was a caffeine drink, and sometimes I like this in the summer sometimes because I chill them, literally like the V8 fruit juice energy drink, like V8 energy. It has green tea in it. But I think it's like the equivalent of like a coffee of caffeine. So in the summers, like I went on a streak probably like last year where I was drinking those. But yeah, I don't like soda either. So I just don't drink. I like smoothies, but I don't have those a lot. Like, once again, that's kind of like a summer. I just never got into a lot of the caffeinated stuff. I never became coffee or tea. I mean, like, this is true. I'll have a good hot chocolate, but like I usually just drink water. I usually just drink water. I mean, if I could list drinks that I like smoothies. I like some fruit juices, but like these things I don't have a lot. I like hot chocolate. I like horchata. I don't drink alcohol either. Like, guys, I literally drink a lot of water. Like, I don't know. Yep, that's really the list. What else? Boba tea. I guess I like boba tea if I want something sweet. Coconut water. I like coconut water. These are like my special treat drinks, or like if I'm gonna buy something and not drink water, these are like the things I would drink. But I guess the only like warm drink I really like is hot chocolate or sometimes a hot apple cider. Oh yeah, I've heard that too, Jack. Oh my God, Eldon. I don't think you should do that. That's bad. That sounds like it's really bad for you. The 2 5-hour energy. That sounds like a health hazard. It kind of is. It must be, as a barista, it must be inconceivable. I don't know what it is. Yeah, I'm a very big water person. Like, I'm just constantly sipping on water. I think I never liked soda because I don't particularly like carbonation. So I don't like any of the like flavored carbonated waters either because I don't like drinking carbonation. And coffee, I don't really, to be honest, I don't really understand why people like coffee. I think I like, I've tried it before, but I don't know why anyone would try it once and then keep drinking it. like I tried it and I was like, oh, okay. And I like, I do like some, like I like dark chocolate and that's kind of like bittersweet. But and tea, I like went through a phase where, I mean, if I'm sick and I need to drink something warm, sure, I'll drink like warm apple cider or warm tea. I tried to get myself to be like a tea drinker, and I just also was kind of just like, I just would rather drink water. Like, I'm sure there's some, but I mean, like boba tea is really good. I like chewing on I like the texture. I don't know. Yeah, I'm just, like when I go out to a restaurant too, they'll be like, what would you like to drink? And I'm like, water. I'm a very boring person in this way. Yeah, I've heard that, yeah, caffeine affects people differently. But I treat myself. You should. I always have 3 to 4. I was talking to someone about this at work literally today too. And they're like, yeah, I drink like a hot drink with breakfast and a cold drink and a smoothie. And I was like, that's a lot of stuff at once. They're like, yeah, well, they're like different purposes. I love carbonated. My mom loves it. My mom loves it. I can't drink. Some people can just like chug a carbonated drink. Never have I been able to do that in my life. Like I have to like sit there and take like a tiny. In fact, when I like had tried sodas before, I like a flat soda when it's gone flat because I was like, I just cannot with the carbonation. Soda helps me a lot. Oh, it helps you when you're. I know it can help some people when they're like feeling upset stomach or stuff too. Grateful they did not ask personally. Just 1 10-hour energy. Yup, totally okay. You don't have to drink any type of thing to be grown. He was trying to enjoy alcohol. Yeah, I'm the same way. There's a lot of things that I've tried that I just don't like. The only alcoholic drink that I ever thought like tasted okay is gin and juice. And I can't explain that. Maybe because it's mostly like it tastes like citrus with like some alcohols in it, but I just don't. I guess I just don't like a lot of things. And then with food, I just don't like tomatoes. And I don't eat meat, so. Have you tried meat? No. I think I was just like, I don't like alcohol. I never tried anything. I mean, I've tried some wines. Didn't like those either. What else did I try? Yeah. It's funny how everybody's so different with stuff. Licorice. Oh my gosh, my mom loves licorice too. They say she's gone to Vrantium. Nev could help. We should go after her. I don't buy it. I'm kind of curious why I would say I don't buy it. But let's say Nev could help.
I have a friend who's very good at finding people.
Katerina was first done.
We've been in this date forever. But see, we're talking about the things that the date is bringing up.
Your lead is no good, cousin.
You have better information?
Yeah, roast
We're
each other.
compromised. There's no other way Zara could even touch Katerina. You need your eyes here, in Antiva.
Zara would never be foolish enough to stay. Not with you out for blood.
Of course she would.
His little
If the
smirk
crows
face.
protecting her are here.
Rook, reason with him, would you? He's being paranoid.
I am not paranoid. She came after me. She came after Katerina.
I kind of
She
agree
will
with
come for
him.
you too.
If it'll make you feel better, I'll clean house, all right? Leave it to me.
I feel like I would also be paranoid.
He's gone.
Of course he is. Ilario always caves under pressure.
He's not great at listening. That's pretty true.
Your
Oh my God,
cousin
her
only seems to
pose.
hear about 1 word in 10.
He's always been this way. He hears what he wants to hear.
Yeah, I would be paranoid. Oh my God. Speaking of drinks. Look at that purple cup too. Inhales deep. I do like the smell of coffee. It's honeyed wine and I love it. Mead is great. Don't like to drink water at restaurants. Yeah. A lot of times it doesn't taste good. I will say that. Unfortunate, I live by a large river. So the water is clean. I don't like when it tastes super chlorine-y. But I grew up on well water. Like I lived out of the city in a very rural area. And we just had well water. So it wasn't like treated with stuff in city waters. So I'm a little bit like, I notice it a lot. Glad to be. You look happy. It's weird. Oh my God. Like there's a heart option. Usually it's on this side. So I was like, oh, sad we don't get one. Like a kiss goodbye, huh? Okay, here we go.
Bitter and sweet, you called that blend? Like a kiss goodbye. So, what would a first kiss be?
Honey and lavender cream. Sweet. Intriguing.
That sounds good.
And you? How would you describe it?
Oh, wait. Okay. Okay. I might need a reminder. He's not gonna kiss me. He's not going to, but like they're all unique. I wouldn't really know. Oh, I wouldn't really know. That skin looks so good on him. The way that sounds. Then from there on, it's delicious. Beautiful cup, yeah. Small town area, yeah. Celibate Rook? Should we? Wait. Should we say that? Maybe we should. I might need a reminder is pretty tempting. But it also feels a little bit aggressive because it's like, oh, like, do you want to kiss me? Which is, I feel like it's a little bit too soon, even. I know I was saying that none of the flirts were flirty enough. But I feel like if I say this, he'll shut me down, like, really hard. Like, he'll say something really negative, I feel. I don't have a very good read on him. I like his profile here, though. That's good. I'm tempted between these two because now I'm like, what if she is just a cutie Grey Warden who's just been Grey Wardening and like she's been so focused on her job and she hasn't had relationships or like, you know, I feel like both of these could be fun. Either like the flirty, more aggressive personality or the like, oh, well, I just killed Darkspawn. I don't really know about romance. Of course, they're all unique. It just feels like a little bit too neutral, I'd say. Do the ignorant. That's what I'm thinking. Like, at first, I really wanted to do this one, but now I'm like, I kind of want to do this one. And I think it fits with our... I think it could fit with that Grey Warden. Like, she's such a... That's all she's done. She's just giving her whole life. Oh, Jack, thank you for the follow. Welcome to the Pillow Fort. Been here for 2 hours. Well, officially, welcome in. I'm glad you're enjoying your stay. I wouldn't really know. Let's say it.
I haven't had enough first kisses to say.
Oh, she's so cute and awkward.
She's never been... Well...
I love that.
The heart. One must be discerning.
When it's right, you know.
I've always thought that to live truly is to live fully. But even before I was captured, my life was not really my own. So much had been determined for me.
Oh, we're getting... I was going to say, I thought that he would be harder to, like, break the shell of. But I like this. This is good, guys. I was liking those Harding flirts, too, but... I think we're making progress here. I might... My soulless brain rot might go away. I have faith. I have faith. Everybody. But he's also like the only guy we have in the group right now. So to say my attention's like solely focused on him is kind of true. It's a little bit biased. My life was not really my own. So much had been determined for me. I'll go with number 1.
Being grandson to the first Talon must come with a lot of baggage.
And when I
He's
proved
talking
I
about
could
his
carry it,
emotions, so I don't
the
want to
expectations only
be
grew.
too sarcastic.
It can't have been easy. But it's forged a man of strength and principle. That's no bad
He looks
thing.
cute here, I will
Not when I
say.
hear that from you. How's your chocolate calda?
And I'm drinking
Just
hot
sweet
chocolate.
enough to intrigue me. Ready to head back to the lighthouse?
Oh, that was cute. He's like, let me finish this. That was really cute. I did like that. Maybe I just felt like too much of a stranger with him before. I'm worried we might swing to having the opposite problem, chat. So at first I was like, what if I don't like anyone? What if I end up being like, oh my god, like I can't make up my mind. Usually I'm in between like two people in these games. You know, we have like a Reyes Jal kind of situation. He remains worried Zara will hurt his cousin. I also worry about that, and he's extremely dismissive. Okay. Yeah, exactly. Exactly. So I love to embrace the sarcastic personality in here, but looking at the dog, I'm going to try. Though this game is really fun. It is, and I don't think it's too overwhelming for like people if they're first coming to the game. Let's see. Flirting. It was too hard to decide. Are you saying, was it like that for you the first time? Like, you felt like you were like, oh my gosh, I could go with like, oh gosh, I'm so worried about that because I'm really bad at making decisions like that. And then I spend the rest of the time being like, what if?
This cafe is hidden inside all the crowds and chaos. I love it.
Yeah, this cafe is really cute too. Let's do the Ballara since she's in our group. See, I love that. I wish I could be like that. I guess I was like that in Baldur's Gate where I kind of like knew pretty soon and I focused in on one person. I don't like, I mean, it's cool to have the conflict because you like the characters so much, but it's also like, ugh, like I don't want to have to make those choices. Congrats on your successful flight. Thank you. Yeah, I agree, Jack. People love being negative. We've talked about that too with this game in particular. People just, more than anything, love to hate and just like bandwagon hate on things. Like, get a personality and find something you like then. Like, oh my god, you're spending so much energy talking about how you hate this. That's weird. How about you like figure out what you like and do that instead? Or let yourself make your own decision instead of just going off what everyone else says. Focus on Harding. I flirted with everyone. Oh! Wait, you said you can't tell me who, right? I'm so curious. I want to get... I have been warned that I can't just like rush into getting every companion because it will accelerate the quest and I need to like do some groundwork gradually. But I wish I could just get everyone in the group right now because right now it's like I'm getting emotionally closer to Lucanis as of today. Congratulations, Lucanis. But I feel like it's almost like then what if I form that connection with someone else and they don't come in until much later? And then it's, I guess that happened with Jal and Reyes. So I figured it out, but I'm not sure it leads to the best decisions. Okay, let's go to Arlathon. Thank you guys for understanding me. I love streaming these games because we all get to just... Nev is required for this. That's not what I'm doing. Wait. We're not doing a Nev quest. We're doing this. I guess we can bring Nev and... Oh, she's required for this? No, she's required for this. Did I click? Oh, I clicked the wrong place. We're trying to go to Arlathon. Oops, I almost started the other quest. We'll do that. I think we'll do that one next time. I want to see if we can get this little character quest. Lucanis's took a long time because we started talking about drinks and other things. Whoa. Very glitchy for a second there. Or maybe I should stop right now. I might want to. I feel like I'm so close to like the stopping time that I don't know how long this will take. So maybe we'll stop here. I don't want to, but like I think I should. I think I have to set that. Let's save. Balara date. I'm just gonna call all of these dates